I think this goes without saying, but Fortnite is having an incredible run right now. After all of the backlash they got during Chapter 5, it really feels like Epic Games locked in. It reminds me of that meme where the gamer sits up in his chair when it's time to clutch up. But what exactly has led to this insane run by Fortnite? Well, Epic has made a lot of really good decisions as of late, which is what I'm going to talk about in this video today. If I had to compare it to something, it's like they drew all 5 pieces of Exodia while dueling Seto Kaiba. The metaverse was looking like it was going to be a huge turd sandwich. I'd say majority of the community was absolutely hating Chapter 5 and the direction the Battle Royale was going, but so far in Chapter 6 it seems like they're making the right moves. It's honestly really hard to believe that you can download this game for free considering how much content there is. The other night I was playing with some friends and I was rotating between Chapter 6 BR, Fortnite OG, and Reload for hours, and I was having the greatest time. And that was before a couple of the newest game modes had been released. I honestly don't want to hear anyone ever call this a dying game again, and if they do, it's clear they're either Patrick Star and live under a rock, or they're just in dire need of attention. When you open up Fortnite, you have the option to play Chapter 6 BR, Fortnite Reload, Fortnite OG, and it's not like that 1 month season we had a little over a year ago. This is the real OG experience, Chapter 1 Season 1. And if you're tired of Battle Royale, you can now play Ballistic, which is a 5 vs 5 tactical FPS mode similar to Valorant, and for COD people, it's similar to Search and Destroy. And on top of all of this, we got GTA 6 and Fortnite before GTA 6. Sort of. The newest game mode, LEGO Brick Life, is a social RP, but we will talk more about that in a minute. And on top of that, LEGO Fortnite got an update called LEGO Odyssey. The hot streak that Fortnite is on has me you know what? I'm not going to finish that sentence. Let's just say it has me extremely excited to hop on this game again. A big reason for that is because of how good Chapter 6 Battle Royale is. From the awesome theme to the beautiful map, top tier battle pass, fun gameplay, and finally an interesting story it seems so far. It feels like Epic really put a lot of effort into this Chapter 6 launch, and you could tell how confident they were in this launch by how they were promoting it before the season even began. Now, I'm not going to highlight every single detail I like about the BR right now. That will be in a future video, but what I've really loved so far besides Demon Mommy is the map and all of the POIs within it. I still haven't found a location that I hate yet. I've been enjoying all of them in the variety they provide. I love the Typhoon Blade gameplay so far. I've been waiting for Katana gameplay similar to this ever since I first started playing this game, and they absolutely delivered this season. And the Void Mask is one of the coolest mobility items that we have ever had in this game, and there are still some mobility items that are possibly returning to look forward to. Now, of course, it's not perfect. The movement is so much better now, but it still needs some small tweaks. Some bugs need to be resolved, and the shotguns need some more buffs, but other than that, I think this is a top tier season so far. Now let's talk about OG Fortnite. The nostalgia and pure joy that pumped through my veins when I saw the Season 1 map again, the old graphics, the old weapons, and hearing the old sound effects is a feeling I honestly can't even describe. Now, I've said this before, but there are definitely other seasons in Chapter 1 that I'm more excited about returning to, but seeing old locations like Moisty Mire and Anarchy Acres put a smile on my face. Whenever you get overwhelmed with all of the mechanics in Chapter 6 BR, you can just hop into Fortnite OG and enjoy a simpler time in this game. The variety is something I absolutely love right now, but don't get it twisted. Just because it's a simpler game, it's just as intense because of the limited heals, no mobility to escape fights, and how difficult it is to find weapons that are better than a blue rarity. And I absolutely love it. This next mode was one that Fortnite pulled out of their deck like an unexpected trap card during a very desperate time. The wreck season was wrecking the player count in Chapter 5, but Epic was able to save it by releasing Fortnite Reload, a mix of Battle Royale and multiplayer that plays similar to Call of Duty's Rebirth mode, a smaller map with iconic locations, smaller lobby, infinite respawns until the timer hits 0, and a loot pool mixed with some of Fortnite's best weapons. I've had a lot of fun with this mode, and I actually preferred playing it compared to the regular Battle Royale during Chapter 5, and there are some nights where I still prefer to play it, which is why it's still in my rotation. Reload has 2 very good maps on rotation, which keeps the mode fresh and exciting. The loot pool is a mix of weapons from Chapters 1 through 4, and even slips in some fun mythics and exotics from the past. This mode can get super sweaty, but that's the point of it. Be aggressive and go for a lot of kills, which can be a high reward, but also a risk because if you have a great loadout, you have the potential of losing it. I'm obsessed with Reload, and I'm honestly itching to play it now since I started talking about it. Fortnite Ballistic is a new mode that was released a few days ago, and it's actually pretty solid. It's a 5 vs 5 tactical shooter, which is a completely different playstyle from the Battle Royale that a lot of Fortnite players are used to. One of the biggest differences is the fact that it's in first person, something we haven't experienced in Fortnite because the game has always been in third person. As someone that grew up playing basically every Call of Duty, I was really looking forward to this mode because because Search and Destroy was my favorite game mode within that franchise. Being able to load up Fortnite and play a first-person 5v5 game mode without having to spend $100 on an overpriced game that I would stop playing after a month anyways has me thrilled to add it to the rotation. The map is solid and I'm hoping they add more to the rotation similar to Reload. I've always loved the weapons in Fortnite and I think they feel good in first person, and I like the items you can purchase when starting the game. Now it does need some fine tuning, but I think for it being in early access, it's off to a strong start. And last but not least, let's talk about LEGO Fortnite. LEGO recently got a pretty big update. The Storm King is now in the survival mode, but along with that update, we got a pretty big game changer, and that's the social RP mode. You can interact with other people in the city, buy a home, get a job, and more within this game. It's pretty obvious that this needs some updates as well to really improve it, but I think for its launch, it's in a solid spot. There definitely needs to be some quests or missions to give the mode more of a purpose or a sense of direction, but I think Epic will bring that in a future update. Out of the new metaverse modes that were introduced in Chapter 5, LEGO has easily been my favorite, so I'm looking forward to them releasing more updates for both the survival and RP mode. LEGO Fortnite has so much potential, and I think as the months go on in this chapter, we will see it really thrive, especially with the brick life. There really is no other game out there like Fortnite. I didn't even talk about all of the creative maps you can play, or the fact that a lot of these modes have ranked options. There's so much you can do within the world of Fortnite, it's honestly incredible. I hope the employees get some sleep because they have definitely been busy. But overall, I am very happy with the state of Fortnite right now. But let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on the state of the game right now? And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel. Use code TuneSpider in the Fortnite item shop to support me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace!